Hey, that's us. We're live. I'm feeling out of it after having a day off last week for Thanksgiving. All right, so this is a little pre-roll before the show. All right, let's do this.
Pre-roll.
Pre-roll. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Constant Collectible issue 8, where it is our mission to collect news and reviews in a world of geek culture for you to enjoy. I'm Simon.
And I'm Chad.
Yes, you are, and have been for quite some time. And
did you click the button? Can everyone hear me?
I can hear you. I don't care about anybody else. No, I'm just kidding. I care about you. No, we shouldn't have that issue in this setup. I hope. It has been. We've had some time off because we enjoyed Thanksgiving. We tried to do a little something, but it just wasn't working out. So yeah. So did you enjoy your Thanksgiving?
I did. Ate a little too much. Had some good times. My brother came in town with his girls, so yeah, had a great time with my nieces.
Very good.
I took them and saw the movie Moana.
Okay, I haven't wanted to, but I'm hearing good stuff.
It's good. I liked it. I saw Frozen, and I like this better than Frozen.
Okay, well, you got to let that go.
No, I can't.
Okay, so better than Frozen. Okay, well, from what I hear too, is they brought in a bunch of experts within that realm of mythology, I guess you want to call it, in order to kind of help write the story, is my understanding. So I'm not sure if I picked that on my movie draft either. I don't remember. I know I had Trolls, which that's something that I kind of want to get started for the summer, is a summer movie draft for Constant Collectible. And if you don't know what a summer movie draft is, or a movie draft, it's like a football draft, or fantasy baseball, but it's about movies, and you select movies. We all pay a certain amount for those movies, and then we just hope they do well at the box office. And then we have a set time frame that this works, and at the end of it, we'll crown a champ. So right now, I'm playing one with the Diamond Club TV. They put one out. They've been doing it for quite some time, and I know Johnny is he's jumped in there. Shark, our buddy, he's playing in the winter movie draft, but I want to get one set up for Constant Collectible for the summer. I think it would be fun. You down for that?
I want Rogue One.
You're gonna have to bid for it.
Okay. How much money do I got?
I don't know. Well, we'll have to set everything up, but it'd be nice, because actually, let's see, summer movie draft we would probably start it maybe April-ish, and then run it so far before the winter. And if our summer one goes good, then our winter one will start, and then that'll have episode 8. So yeah, but I'll start putting some stuff together and kind of let you know how it goes.
You do that.
I shall. All right. So let's get into this, shall we? I've been talking to you long enough. Oh, wait a minute. You had a thing here. You want to say Thanksgiving memories, since we just got over Thanksgiving. So what do you mean by Thanksgiving memories?
I just meant I just threw that comment in there in the pre-show notes about just commenting, how much of a great Thanksgiving it was, giving thanks and being thankful for the things we have, being thankful for this this website, for this show, for my friend Simon, for Shark,
yes,
for Susanna, for Hannah, for Yanni.
Yanni, and our new contributor, who will have should have a new review up of the new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Qua. he'll have something up and running, which will be nice.
Yeah, I haven't met him. He hasn't video conferenced, so I'm not sure I approve.
Not sure I approve. Yeah, he texted me today and he's like, "Hey, anybody doing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #9 review?" And I'm like, "Go for it, please do it," because this is interesting. Just kind of jumping into that, he'll have some stuff to write about because we're getting a new Ranger. So if you're reading that series from Boom, you're in for a treat with the where things are going. So, all right. So yes, I'm also thankful for all those things and all those people and more. So I'm just better than you. No. All right.
I don't appreciate your attitude.
It's Thanksgiving. He should be thankful. All right. So let's jump into this. You've got the first story of the night, which I think is, I've seen the preview, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, and I totally missed the show. I thought for sure I'd be home to watch it. I was not. I had to, and apparently I failed in recording it as well. So
Is it on demand?
I haven't checked yet. I've had a busy afternoon ever since I got off work. So,
okay.
Mainly preparing for this show. So,
Yeah,
but it's a new show on SyFy called Incorporated. And it actually stars Ben Larson. I'm sorry. Sean Teal, Julia Ormond, Dennis Haysbert, Eddie Ramos, and Allison Miller. So some of you might remember Julia Ormond from the movie Sabrina with Harrison Ford. She was Sabrina. So Dennis Haysbert. He's done a lot of action movies. He usually plays like a special forces kind of guy. He's a real tall, big black dude. He was on a TV show that dealt with special forces and whatnot. So I have not seen it yet.
He's the Allstate guy, right?
Yes.
And president from 24 for the first season. I gotcha. I knew that name sounded familiar. Okay. Sorry, it just was like, oh wait, I think I know who that is.
Okay, are you done?
Yes, I am.
Okay. It's getting a lot of mixed reviews so far. Someone, I believe it was the Hollywood Reporter here, that compared it to Game of Thrones and WestWorld, saying that the latest drama has a lot of I can't even talk to that. Jeez Louise. Mid expectation DNA that allows you to look to like it without worrying about whether or not you're diving into it and dissecting it every week like we are on WestWorld currently. It's just a show you can watch and enjoy. So I've seen other reviews where people really like it. I've seen reviews that people kind of go, not so much about it. So I plan on watching the first episode this weekend.
Okay.
And that way I can maybe talk about it next week too. So.
Okay. All right. So my understanding is the way it's called is a man attempts to thwart a giant corporation that seemed to have unlimited power. That's a bad sentence. So I guess in episode 1 in 2074, where corporations govern all, one man must risk exposing his true identity to find his lost love. Oh,
so sweet.
Oh, we'll see. It's on SyFy. It's getting 7 out of 10, so that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's just starting out, so we'll see where it goes.
All right, that's cool. I like sci-fi stuff. I'm interested in those. You are too. I like when there's those shows that can kind of pop up out of nowhere. It sounds interesting. The fact that government, I mean, everything is run by corporations. So, I mean, in a way, you can kind of see things going that way in our world, So it sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Like I said, I'm gonna watch this weekend. So,
Okay.
I like the cast that's involved too. So
Yeah, there's some good people in there. So and Dennis, I like his stuff anyways. So and yeah,
so
you're right.
you're on a first name basis now.
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
we're like this. Um, I mean, or maybe like this. I don't know.
Hey, you're in
Um,
good hands.
yeah, I am in good hands. So, but let's jump over to Stream It. Here's some news that just popped up. And if you have updated your app on your devices, you can now view Netflix content. Oh my gosh, I got your disease. I can't talk tonight. Um, Offline, so you can have offline viewing. So if let's say you're traveling and you're going to go on a plane and they don't have Wi-Fi, or you're going to be in a car and you don't want to use your data, because you're on a road trip, there's a new little icon that they have added into the Netflix stream where when you choose the show that you want, there's a little download icon that you can download that device. The only thing that I did not look for is how long that actually lasts, because I'm sure you can't, download it for too long. Let's see here. Let me just look at this really quick. But I find it fascinating that finally you can do that. You can actually download to your device and let's see, and make a run with it. Let's see here. Download option, which only works for phones and tablets with Android or iOS, is initially available on some movies and TV series, but more on the way. Netflix Director of Product Innovation, Eddie Wu, said that on a Wednesday blog post. And so not all of them, but from when I was searching on Netflix, there is still quite a few things that you will be able to download and watch. So just not sure for how long you can keep it. What do you think of that? Do you watch anything on your devices?
I don't.
Okay.
I just stream it on the TV. So I find that when I'm at work or someplace else, I'm just a little too busy to stream something.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I
I know
do.
I know others. I know others who would probably do so. Shark. But
Yeah,
yeah. So I can't do it at work. I'm too busy. So plus I don't have
gotcha.
Wi-Fi depending on where I'm going. So
Okay. See, because I've got unlimited data, I mean, I just stream on my device. Usually what I do is I kind of step away from everything that's going on and go find a spot, kick back, relax, and I watch a show during my lunchtime, typically. And so that's how I can kind of just disappear from work and get away from it. But now if I'm going on a trip, we're going on a plane ride and I don't want to watch the same movie over and over on their small little screen.
on a jet plane.
Yeah, I mean, I can take it with me. I think when the last trip I went to England, we had to watch Shooter 5 times because
Ugh.
that's all that was playing. It's like, so being able to do this would be pretty awesome.
So you're a fan of the movie Shooter?
Oh God, no. No, thank you. So, but I think it's a pretty cool concept that you are now going to be able to do that and download a show to your device. It not have to count against your data cap, or now that it's downloaded, you get a better stream of it instead of it getting fuzzy because you don't have the best Wi-Fi connection where you are, or something like that. I think it's pretty cool. Netflix is doing a lot of pretty neat things, with the content that they're purchasing, and now with some of the innovation that they're using on their devices. I'm sure some other people will start following through, like Amazon and others, because Amazon lets you do it with your music. You can listen offline and download music to your devices. So I'm sure their Prime users for video will be able to do the same thing. But I think it's pretty cool.
I might be interested in it, maybe.
like you said, I mean, I don't have the best Wi-Fi, and I mean, I don't know what phone service you are, so I don't know what your limits are. But being able to have that on your device for a certain time period, I think is pretty nice to allow you to do that. All right. So you've got some rumors you want to talk about.
Rumors.
Rumors.
Well, some of this is not rumor. We do know that Tim Miller did quit Deadpool 2 due to creative differences between him and Ryan Reynolds. And the new rumor is that part of that was over the casting of Cable, which that was the one that was teased to us at the very end of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So and I believe he wanted Coach Taylor from Friday Night Lights. And yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't watch the show, but I kind of went, wait a second, I think I know who that is. And so I looked it up and went, no. Yeah, which I think is that's Rob Liefeld.
Okay.
I think it is. But so yeah, I didn't agree with it either, but there's been a lot of speculation of basically everyone's top 4 who they want to play. And the biggest person, who's actually the guy who's actually pushing for himself actually on social media, is Stephen Lang.
Yeah. Okay.
Which, you saw him in Avatar, as well as a few other, he was in a TV show, Terra
Nova. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I liked it. Kind of cool. The first season went, and then it just got canceled. So, but he's been posting pictures on social media, him working out and trying to look buff, and hey, look, I look like Cable. And, I think he might be able to pull it off. Actually, and another person that a lot of people actually, it's kind of funny, is Patrick Warburton.
So, bring on Tick.
Yeah, and they always reference the TED party where he and Ryan Reynolds are kind of holding hands.
That's cute.
So it's like, hey, they were together. So it'd be interesting. I'm not sure. I particularly like it, but the one I didn't too much care for, looking at that right now, is Ken Watanabe.
Yes.
And I don't know. I don't really see it, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who are probably doing some, sick animation or some sick artwork on their computers, making them look like Cable. So, because someone actually did that with Keira Knightley. So, and it looks really funny actually. So you'll have to look that picture up.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. But hey, why not?
Yeah.
But yeah. So
if you could pick somebody though, who would you rather have?
Oh, man, I don't know. I mean, I'm not huge into Cable. I never really was. So I wouldn't know who to pick. Who would you pick?
God, I ask you the question. I don't even have an answer for myself. But yeah, I definitely not Kyle Chandler. He's got that too nice, even though like on Bloodline for the Netflix series, he's plays a sheriff and he's a little dirty. But I'm so used to him as Coach Taylor, the nice guy. I don't see him playing Cable. Stephen Lang, I could see playing it. I know Liefeld and everybody who draws Cable, they're looking for a bigger guy, but then this is the movie universe, so who cares? Warburton, that cracks me up, but no, I don't think so. I don't think he play that role. And if we wanted to go, I don't know, maybe what, like a Ron Perlman, maybe not. I don't know. It just it's. I know casting it can be a huge thing, because if they don't cast it right, that can cause a huge problem for the film. So Is Stephen Lang the right person? Maybe he is. He does play a hard guy. I mean, look at him in Avatar. I mean, he's that tough guy. You know, he played tough guy in Terra Nova, and there was another thing he was in. So I don't know. Maybe I would go his route. Maybe I'd stay in his camp.
What about and I'm just kind of spitballing here, and I'm sure you're gonna laugh about this. What about Gerard Butler?
Oh, no, I'm not going to laugh at that. You could go with the Gerard Butler. That actually wouldn't be too bad. You could also go, and I had a picture in mind, and now I can't remember it. And probably halfway through this, I'm going to just throw it out. I think that would be okay.
What about Tom Hardy?
Ooh, I like Tom Hardy. I really do. But I don't know. I want him to stay Mad Max.
Or Bane?
Or Bird. Gotham. Yeah, I don't know. That could be tough because, like I said, for the studio, it is a tough call on what you want to do. But you know, the more I think about it, I could see Stephen Lang playing Cable. You know, the more you look at him, I think it would work. So,
I got one for you.
Okay.
You ready for this one?
Oh gosh.
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. Is he doing anything?
I don't think so.
He's probably.
Someone call.
Yeah, call me. I'll be Cable. I like the Cable guy. Yeah, I don't know. It's some interesting choices. But it's interesting that Miller wanted Kyle Chandler. He must have seen something, or they know of each other, or something. I don't know. Because don't get me wrong, Kyle Chandler, he's a great actor.
Oh yeah, he's great. He's been in a lot of good film, you know, and everything. Well, not everything, but most of what he does is authentic. For some reason, I keep going mentally back to his part in The Kingdom, which wasn't very big, you know, when he got blown up. But you know,
spoiler.
Sorry, my bad. But someone did some graphics of him as Cable. I just looked it up. It doesn't look all that appealing. So, but
no,
you know, you never know. You never know what, you know, Hollywood's able to do. So
yeah, that's true. You never know. I mean, I don't know. When I think of Kyle Chandler, I think of him on what was that CBS show, The Early Edition.
Oh yeah,
get the newspaper the day before and have to solve whatever. I loved him in Super 8 as the cop dad, and that's how I picture him, cop dad. I don't picture him as, you know, Cable. So, oh well, we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that can choose from. So, I'd hate to see them go back to the usual Marvel pool and pull someone, you know, from there, you know, like a Hemsworth or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. That would kind of stink. But I don't know. There's lots of people to choose from, and I wish I could remember who I was going to pull, but oh well. No biggie. It'll come to me later. I'll text you later.
Great.
All right. So,
even though I'm the one who gets up the earliest too.
Do you get up the earliest? I'm an hour ahead of you.
I'm up at 4:30.
So 5:30.
5:30 your time.
Yeah. So yeah, you're okay. So at least I know I can text you because you're up.
Oh.
All right. So our next story, a little game action going on, and I only said game on, but it's really on screen because. This is great. I think this is awesome because back in 1989, Tim Burton gave us Batman with, you know, Keaton, and
Batman.
I know, I loved it. You had Jack Nicholson as the Joker, and there's one character that I think everybody sat back and went, "Huh?" You had Billy D. Williams playing Two-Face.
Billy D, Billy D, Billy
He
D.
wasn't Two-Face. I mean, he was Harvey Dent. He was
He's
the
Harvey
lawyer.
Dent.
He was Harvey Dent, and he was told that he would be able to play Two-Face in a sequel. Well, of course, we know that never happened. Tommy Lee Jones ended up playing Two-Face. But now, after all these years, Billy D. Williams is going to play Two-Face. And you're thinking, really? In what? But this is actually next year. What is it? February 10th. The Lego Batman movie is coming out, and Billy D. Williams will reprise his role as, Two-Face, as Harvey Dent, which I think is kind of cool. It's kind of neat. It's a little nod, a little throwback. The cast alone for this film is pretty awesome. But I'll tell you what, watching these trailers, no, I can't. I don't think I'm going to see it.
No,
Have you seen these things?
I haven't. I try and stay away from the Lego movies, but
Now the Lego movie was great.
the Crackle.
The one thing I didn't really enjoy was Batman. And now he's getting his own film.
You didn't like Batman?
No.
Well, you don't like the actor, though, huh?
Yeah, I'm not a big Will Arnett fan. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I don't know. Ella might want to go see it, so we may end up going and seeing it. So now the cool thing is this cast. You have Michael Cera playing Robin, Rosario Dawson, as Batgirl, Ralph Fiennes as Alfred, Mariah Carey as Gotham's mayor, Zach Galifianakis, I know, right? Zach Galifianakis as the Joker, and then you have, there's going to be Bane and Harley Quinn and a bunch of other Batman villains in this, and you've got Billy D. Williams reprising his role as Harvey Dent, which I think is kind of cool, but I don't know, I mean, I like the directors, they are going to be doing some fun stuff here. Come down the line, these guys are doing some Spider-Man. They're doing all kinds of stuff. So I like their style. I like what they got, but I don't know. I don't know if I can do this one.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either.
No, I just think it's cool that here we get Billy D. Williams coming back, and because I mean the man's got a cool voice. Don't get me wrong. And, yeah, he says smooth in Colt 45. Now I just want some information popping up, not about Batman, but I want to see him in episode 8. What happened to him? Where's he at? Where's my Lando?
Everyone wants to see Lando.
Yeah. So
come on.
But no, I think it's pretty cool that Billy D. Williams will be taking up his spot once again. So in a way, he does get to play Harvey Dent, Two-Face in a sequel. It just
not in the movie.
Yeah, it just took way too long. So one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight was the site itself. ConstantCollectible.com. For those of you who haven't visited, come check us out. We've got lots of things going on over there. I do know that we have a post coming up soon about the music from the recent what is it? The recent Harry Potter spinoff, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And I know we've got that coming up. We've got several articles, reviews coming up. Like I spoke earlier, Qua's doing a review on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 9, I believe, from Boom Studios, that is going to start leading up to a new Power Ranger showing up. We have news from Marvel, which I haven't posted yet, but I hope to soon, that Jean Grey is getting her own series. And then I also just recently posted up some articles, which I normally call on the shelf, for books and anything that's popping up. But you can kind of have a look at some of the pages of the Power Rangers. Marvel is releasing Generation X. Let's see here. We've got Iceman #1 coming up. And then recently I posted the streaming content for Hulu, Amazon, and Netflix. And there's a bunch of other stuff that you guys should come check out. We are constantly updating the site. Typically, things are going up Monday through Friday. We usually take the weekends off to recoup, and we go again for the next week. We have a few, let's see, because I meant to pull up my email because I got a ton of emails today. We've got, let's see, hold on, it's loading. Let's see, like I said, we got information about Monsters Unleashed coming from Marvel. We have some information behind Faith over at Valiant Entertainment. We've got...
That'll make Hannah happy too.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's a great character. Faith is amazing. She is a blogger, nerd. She's a little overweight. She doesn't care. I mean, it is a great story written by Jody Hauser over there at Valiant. We've got, this one I did not see. Civil War II, Thursday, December 1st at 3 o'clock. Marvel and ABC News present Marvel's Civil War II live stream. I will try and get that up on the site. And basically it says here, join Marvel Director Content Development, I can't say his last name. And so let's see. As Marvel Universe reveals... reels from the events of the first 6 issues, sides have been drawn, battles have been fought, but it all comes down to this: Captain Marvel versus Iron Man over the future of the Marvel Universe, one of the biggest battles in Marvel history. So they're going to have a live stream talking about that, and we get some information here from Image Comics. Got some stuff going on, but come by and... have a look and see what we have. So we've got lots there for you to see.
Not only that, but I remember you and I talked briefly last week, right before Thanksgiving, and we actually talked about the Nintendo NES, the new system that came out.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, which was selling for $60 in the stores, but now is on eBay for $200+.
Yeah,
I did see one that was up for $350 last week, and I tracked it. It sold for $350.
Now, I'm wondering if it's sold in a place where you... Yeah, I'm wondering if it's sold in a place that you can't get it. But going for that much for a $60 console that I think is like this big...
yeah, it fits in your hand, and it's loaded with now I can't remember how many games it had.
It's like 30,
30 games, and they're more classic games. They're high sellers. Didn't have everything that Nintendo put out, obviously. As far as I researched, you can't add anything to it either.
No, that's my understanding too. Is that the games are there and that's it. I think it would be cool nostalgia wise to have one. If you already have one that's working, keep it. You don't need this one.
Actually, kind of funny. I still have mine. I'm thinking about eBaying that sucker.
Oh yeah, you might get a pretty penny as long as it works. So, but I mean, you can get a Raspberry Pi. You can download emulators, and you can create your own little box. I mean, gosh, you can put a Raspberry Pi in a Altoids box, and you can play those games. There's a YouTube channel that I subscribe to. It's I Like to Make Things, and he has made a full size arcade, unit, but he's also made a desk size arcade unit, and he's just put his Raspberry Pi in it, and it's fascinating. And as I looked his mini one that he built, he made it out of less than a full sheet of plywood,
Oh, nice.
and it's really cool. The guy's he does some good stuff, and I think that might be a project that I want to do a little later on. Is build my own arcade cabinet and just put an emulator in it on the Raspberry Pi, and I can have tons of games on it instead of spending $60 for a little box that right now people are charging you $300 for.
Right. And these people are paying over $200, say $200. All these people are paying $200. All you're paying for is convenience.
Yeah.
They're coming back out. It's not like they're done manufacturing these. It's just going to take more time because they sold out. Mm-hmm. And all it is just for nostalgia. It's not like you're going to be playing this thing, night and day. But
yeah. Well, the funny thing is that, you say nostalgia, and there's going to be guys who's like, oh, man, you remember such and such? That game was so awesome. And then they go to play it and go, oh, my gosh, this game sucks.
Well, it's kind of funny because one of the games that's in there is Tecmo Bowl. And we used to play that all the time. Oh, my gosh. It was unreal.
Yes. Okay, so let's see here. I want to see what is on this little thing. How many? Because like you said, there's about 30 games. Here it is. Now you're playing with power. 30 games. All right, so it says, well, I mean, some of the top ones actually are kind of nice. You got Super Mario Brothers, Metroid, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Legend of Zelda, Kirby's Adventure. Let's see. You've got Mario Brothers, Mario's 3, Legend of Zelda, okay, Metroid, Final Fantasy, Mega Man 2, Castlevania, Punch Out featuring Mr. Dream.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, because no Mike Tyson. Zelda 2, Excite Bike, Ice Climber, Kid Icarus. I mean, there's some great games on here. Don't get me wrong. At least from the area, Ghosts and Goblins, Galaga. That man's playing Galaga. No, but I'm wondering. Like I said, you may get in there and you just, you're trying to relive your childhood. $60, 30 games.
Excite Bike. I remember Excite Bike.
You know what? $2 a game ain't bad. I don't know. Now I kind of want one.
Oh man! I mean, I know for a fact if I bought it, I'd play it for a week and I'd never touch it again.
Yeah, probably not. But and your thumb would be killing from the controller. You'd just be like, oh, I can't do this anymore. Let's see. It says play NES games the way you're meant to be played. Fun size original controller. Here's the thing, though. It's an original controller, so it's not Wi-Fi. You're tied in. You're going to have to sit, 5 feet away from the TV. A lot of us now don't have those old TVs. We've got, 55, 50, 60, and we're going to be sitting right up on that size TV. I don't know. That might be rough.
Well, you can always pull the console away from the TV too. So
that's true. You can buy an extra controller.
Gosh.
Another controller for $10. I don't know. It sounds kind of cool. What are the specs? Choose 4.3 gives you original NES look as single pixel perfect. I wonder. I haven't seen it, but I'm wondering if it's HDMI now. If it's not, we're in trouble.
Difference.
Yeah, that could be. But $60, not bad. I don't know. $2 a game ain't bad. There's a lot. There could be a lot of fun on there. But like you say, you probably play it for a week and then be done.
Yeah, that'd probably be me. Yeah. So hey, some new movie news / spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
I'm not sure if you'd heard this yet, but they're remaking the Escape from New York.
I did not hear that.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't have too many details on it. I got wind of that About actually longer than 30 minutes. Going looking at time right now, so about an hour and a half ago.
Okay, so before we, oh my gosh, seriously, they're gonna. Now, where did you find this out?
Oh, it's I found it.
Oh, 4 hours ago. This okay, so this is just up on
Yeah,
the wrap. Let's
it's
see
on
here.
7.
Yeah, but this just hit a couple of hours ago. Um, let's see here. I don't count Escape from LA. Oh man, I hate ads on some sites. Just to let you know, on our site we don't have ads. That automatically start playing. All right, so let's see here. Not much. All right, so what do we know about the remake? Let's start with the 10 things. Snake Plissken, real name. Plissken is previous 2 Escape films didn't have a name, but now, well, he just started moving up, but now he does. He's Colonel Robert Snake Plissken. Our bad guy won't be the Duke of New York. Man, instead he learns into, let's see, Thomas Newton, the playboy heir to the some corporation. 5 years ago, he decided to donate his entire fortune. Sounds like a good guy, right? Not so much. The role originated by Lee Van Cleef will now be played by a woman. And let's see, the film will introduce us to CIA Deputy Executive Director Roberta Hawk.
Well, it's not only that, but in the original movie, New York was, a penitentiary.
Yeah.
The island of New York was a big state prison, and this one is not going to be.
No.
It's an updated version of the movie. It's a futuristic. They have an AI, that artificial intelligence that controls a lot of stuff around the city, and yeah, I'm not liking the look of this.
Oh, wait a minute. The remake doesn't start in New York. The original Escape film deleted the opening scene that showed how Snake Plissken was. Oh, okay. Gotcha. A hurricane is coming. It's called a superstorm. Snake Plissken 11. So he, instead of 11 hours, he has 22 hours. And I don't know. We'll see. But remake. Boom Studios has been doing some fun stuff with Escape from New York books over there. And I come on, Snake Plissken. I mean, he's tough, dude. You gotta love that character. Makes me want to actually watch the original now.
Yeah, I just got to think about that. But we're in the season of remakes for some reason, and of course the next one is the Highlander. There can only be one. And I mean, let's face it, the original was cool. The music was done by Queen.
Yeah.
Christopher Lambert was really good in it.
Clancy Brown was even better.
Calm down. Calm down.
Yeah, remakes. I need some original content. And you know what? There's so much original content out there in books, in comics, in, short story form. It's we keep rehashing. I know a lot of people get upset. It's like, don't mess with my childhood. But, sometimes you are. I'm waiting for some of the stuff that we haven't seen yet.
Well, we got that. We got, Dark Tower coming.
Oh, yes, please. Cannot wait. Great series, great story. The cast looks awesome. Yeah, that'll be nice. So, but we need something original. I think most original content, it seems, is kind of going small screen or Netflix or Amazon. Then Hollywood is every once in a while throwing out there, but the big summer blockbusters are all these remakes.
Yep.
So unfortunate, but we got some gems coming out. We've got Star Wars coming up, Rogue One. You have your tickets. I do not have mine.
Yes, I do. 7 o'clock Thursday.
Yeah. Okay, so here's since we're on this subject, did you have as much problem getting your tickets as a lot of people I've talked to have?
No.
No, really? Okay. Did you use Fandango?
I did not. I went to there's a Galaxy Theaters over by me.
Okay.
It's a luxury theater.
Okay.
And so I went. You can't go to Fandango to actually get tickets for those theaters.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
They're all over California too. So I went directly to their app, and at 9 o'clock I was clicking on to buy the tickets, and I couldn't. It's saying system error, system error.
Yeah.
And then at 9:01, like clockwork, click, and I got tickets.
Oh, okay.
Got the seats I wanted. So, but I was on their app probably 20 minutes before tickets went on sale. So
okay. Yeah, everybody I talked to used Fandango, and Fandango just got beat up, and it shut down a couple of times.
I'm not a big fan of Fandango personally, so
I'm not either. So, but yeah, everybody I talked to was like, "Oh man, I had the seats in my checkout and all this, and when I hit to proceed, it was like error, and then it went back, and then those seats were gone." And I'm like, "Oh," and I think everyone I talked to had that same issue, and there were people just sniping left and right tickets. So I think for me, I didn't get my tickets. I'll be on winter break at that time, and I think I'll just go first showing Monday morning after the weekend opening, and I don't think I'll have a problem. I'll just go a little early and go sit right in the middle and enjoy it.
you're not a true fan.
So and then we'll spoil it on that Thursday. So, and hopefully we are joined by a few others from Constant Collectible that we can all chat about it and spoil it. Right on. All right, so let's talk about what we're watching since we're on this movie kick. We know you're going to watch Star Wars, but what are you watching now? Oh, I'm bracing myself.
I'm watching you.
I'm
watching my friend.
I'm bracing your first answer.
I haven't watched that in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. All right. What else are you watching then?
I swear I haven't watched like in 2 weeks. It's recorded.
Okay.
But yeah, my wife and I have not seen The Voice in 2 weeks. So my wife. So yeah. So
okay,
get off it. Of course, you know, my number one right now being WestWorld. And I think a strong tie for that is, of course, Rebels, which was really good as well this past weekend. I have not seen Conviction in the last couple of weeks. Last week and this week has just been rough. Trying to watch TV, so I've had a lot of stuff to do. But you know, I have the usual Impractical Jokers. That's kind of like my go-to when I want to sit down, but and just kind of laugh. But the other one, funny story, is that the last few weekends, the wife and I have sat down with Netflix, and we've been not catching up, but we restarted watching The Office from season 1.
Now the U.S. version, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the UK Office too.
Yeah.
I saw that when it came out. So, but yeah, so we've gone through 4 seasons. Yeah, 4 seasons of The Office in the last few weeks. So it's a good laugh. You know, makes us feel a lot smarter about ourselves and better. I did finish the Rogue One Catalyst. Go to our website, look up the review. It's there.
Yeah, I'll add that link in the show notes.
Yeah, and one of our friends who never reads anything said he read it, which I'm doubting because of you. You said that he probably did Wikipedia.
He's a wiki guy.
So we'll see. I'll quiz him a little bit in a couple text messages and see what he really thinks. But yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, I had been not watching Flash and Arrow for a couple weeks, and I kind of binged it and caught up enough to where next week when they've all aired, I can do the 4-show crossover with Supergirl, The Flash, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow. which I'm looking kind of forward to seeing what they do with that. I too am watching Star Wars Rebels, which we'll talk about and spoil it. Watching Westworld. I watched it last night. Oh man. And I'll tell you what, it was late and I was watching it. I dozed off and I woke up right at the perfect time. And that's why I told you earlier. And I'm like, I think I need to rewatch it.
Yeah.
And then recently, because Christmas coming, I decided, you know what, I'm going to do a free 30-month trial of Amazon Prime, and
The
which
30 month?
yeah, it's a 30-month, 30-day trial, and
Wow.
which I'm
Big
really
trial.
enjoying with everything that you can use. I'll put a link down in the show notes for this one too, because um, the things that you get with Amazon Prime, which I knew you did, I just now that I'm using it, I'm really, really liking it. Um, and because of that, with Amazon Prime, I am getting to watch The Man in the High Castle, which is based on the novel by Philip K. Dick. Um, the
That's an excellent author too. I have his companion book that has all his stories in it.
Hmm. Okay, gotcha. It's the show. It's pretty cool. And for those of you who don't know, it's basically World War II happened. We lost. The Japanese pretty much own the west of the United States, and the Germans have the rest of the United States. There's a bit of a neutral zone that kind of runs, I would say, just off the Rockies. And It's pretty good. That's one of the shows I think I usually watch at my lunch hour. And the other show that I'm doing is because my wife and I finished The Crown over on Netflix, which is a great, great series. Really good show. And because we watched that, she finally decided that she wants to watch Downton Abbey. And I've seen all of Downton Abbey. I think it's a great show, and we're watching that together. So, and she's loving it, and that's on Amazon. And one other show that I got to watch because it was only a pilot episode, I was very curious. We've posted pictures, we've talked about it, but the pilot episode of The Tick.
How was that? I haven't seen that.
Okay, so I love Patrick Warburton. Great, style, everything. This version of the Tick, I'm still trying to get used to the costume, but I liked it. It got green lit, so they're going to make it a full series, and I cannot wait for it to start. I'm looking forward to who they're bringing in to this show. It was a fun little ride for the 30 minutes or however long it was. It was just a short little pilot, but yeah, they let's see who plays him. I can't remember who is our new actor for the Tick, because let's see here.
It's the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Oh yes, what a bunch of a-holes. Yes, it is. That's yeah, that is who it is. It is Peter Sarah
Cottontail.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, oh my gosh, wait a minute. Okay, let's look at the cast here. So you've got him, which he plays it great. I really like how he plays the Tick. You have Griffin Newman as Arthur. Jackie Earl Haley is going to play the Terror, which is the big baddie. And Whoopi Goldberg was in it as like a TV show host. And I think you'd get a kick out of it. I enjoyed it. I think it was a fun little ride. It was very short. And basically, it says, in a world where superheroes have been real for decades, an accountant with zero powers comes to realize his city is owned by a supervillain. As he struggles to uncover this conspiracy, he falls in league with a strange blue superhero. It's fun. I enjoy it. I'm looking forward to the series starting up. I
I'll
got
have to go check that out. That's on Amazon Prime.
It's on Amazon Prime. Like I said, you can do 30 days for free. What's also nice is when we're done with Westworld, I'm going to cancel HBO because a lot of the back catalog for HBO is all on Amazon. So I can go and catch some of the things that I missed over there, or rewatch some of the things, because if they're going to pick up the back catalog, then I'll just wait until maybe Game of Thrones comes up and then jump on HBO again for that time period, and then cancel it and then jump back up on Westworld and just go that way.
Not bad, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, if you think about what you get with Amazon, you're getting the Amazon Prime, you get their music service, you get basically their Kindle books, you get the 2-day shipping, and if you pay for the year, you're paying like $8 and change a month. So if someone is interested in cable cutting, let's say you keep your Netflix, you got the $10 one, and then you do Amazon Prime for $9. It's under $20 to get a lot of content.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And then you get to save on that money. You pay for your internet, and then you have extra money that you can go, okay, well, I'll just purchase this show, or I'll subscribe to this service as well. I don't mind being a cable cutter. I've been one for about 6 years, and we love it. I bought baseball season last year because I'm like, it was a great deal. So I purchased that so I can get some of my sports, but I don't miss the sports. I can get some highlights here and there, or, there's other means of getting it legally, not illegally, and, keep some money in my pocket. So, all right. Well, I think that's it for tonight's show. Taking a week off, I feel a little rusty.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff we missed that we didn't get a chance to really bring up or talk about. So
yeah, we'll do better next time, I promise.
Well, I will definitely do better. I'm not sure about him, but go ahead and show what you're wearing there, what t-shirt that is.
Oh, this one? Isn't this cool? It's Bad Droid. So it's a take on Bad Robot.
Right.
I got it from one of those, I think it was T Fury. I got a couple of years ago. I used to try and get a couple of different t-shirts every time we went to San Diego Comic-Con, just to have something different every time. And this was one of them. I love this. This is a great logo. I like it.
Yeah, the whole Bad Robot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's another issue. We were issue 8, and we appreciate you watching. I am Simon over at ConstantCollectible.com. Of course, you can find me at C_collectible at Twitter. You can find me over on Instagram. Just type in your Google search for Constant Collectible, and you will find a lot of our content. Chad, where can they find you?
You can also find me on Twitter at ChadGriffin12. You can find me on Instagram under DJ Kill. You can also find me on Facebook at Chad Goodwin, and of course at our website www.constantcollectible.com. And yeah, come on over, visit us, leave a few comments. We actually had some great conversation, I believe it was last week, with some postings, so it was really cool. Guys asking questions regarding the whole Star Wars universe, general ed kind of questions, but they were great questions. So come visit us. You have something to say, let us know. Leave a comment on Twitter. And of course, we said this a couple weeks ago. If you have a comment or a subject specifically you want to talk about, let us know.
Yeah. And the other thing I was thinking too is that, with our Spoil It, we're coming to the end of WestWorld. If there's a show that maybe we should be looking at, talking about, let us know, and maybe we can do something about that, and we'll put it into the next segment. If not, Chad and I are going to pick something to to start watching or rewatching and spoiling. I don't know. We'll come up with something. So let us know.
You may not like it, so you better come up with something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, let us know, and we appreciate you watching. And come say hello, leave a comment, leave a like. Let us know what you think, and we'll be back next week. Thanks so much.
Take care, everyone.